everybody. Welcome back to Letters to You. It's your boy TJ. And it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we, had a conversation, had a chance to chop it up. And today we're back and we're going to talk about uh, just staying the course. I feel like a lot of my, videos and a lot of the episodes that I do are centered around, you know, self improvement, life betterment, stuff like that. But I just think like I don't know. I feel like with the climate and just like how everything goes, it is going, socially and just how people are in their lives. Like we're living in a time that is like unlike anything we've ever known before. I remember when I was growing up, didn't have internet when I was growing up. We didn't have social media, cell phones, stuff like that was nothing. Like it was everything was face to face, every when you call somebody over the phone, like you couldn't see their face. You had like what they called landlines back then, which is crazy to think about. My life is so different, in the 41 years that I've been alive. Like it's so much has happened since I was a child up until me being an adult with kids of my own now. And it's kind of hard to lose or it's kind of hard to maintain focus sometimes and perspective, on things. And I think staying the course is a good, message to have, especially when we go through so many ups and downs. I remember how I thought as a kid, and how in the moment I always was, and then when you get older, you kind of like see past the moment for the most part into what's next and what's to come. And it's kind of hard to stay focused, to stay in the moment and stay on course. So because you're always thinking about like maybe the next bill, or if you have kids, like what are your kids programs and stuff that they're in, their extracurriculars, or like how are they doing in school, how are you in a broader scheme, how you feel about how you're raising them and the situations that you're put in and that they're put in and stuff like that. So it's always good to take a time or take a moment to reset and kind of remember to stay the course. It's not to get overwhelmed, not to get frustrated, but to stay the course. I go through a lot between work, co-parenting, our two kids, me and my ex-wife and their mother, and trying to figure out my own personal life as far as like my goals, my physical, my fitness goals, my financial goals, my social goals, all that stuff. It just comes into play, and taking things day by day and staying the pace, it just really helps me to settle in and to figure things out, without burning out, if that makes sense. So just a moment, I just wanted to share with you guys and to talk to you guys since it's been so long, and to remind you just to stay the course. Don't get too overwhelmed. Don't get too upset or, you know, too focused on what's far beyond to not take care of and not appreciate and love what's right in front of you. So I hope that helped. And it's gonna be great to talk to you guys again. And we'll holler at you guys later.